he really have to go on this reconnaissance mission? Our little owner was just born not long ago.
I understand you're concerned, ma'am. But surely you've heard what happened to the young lion squad. They were wiped out. We're short-handed for this mission. If your husband doesn't take part, his business might definitely take a hit in revenue.
You think I give a hoot about the money? If something happens to him, will you take responsibility? We had an agreement. No deployments to danger zones. How could you go back on that?
Oh, I did not see you there, Edania. You are curious as to what occupied my thoughts? Simply standing in this place. One's mind tends to wander, does it not? Everyone here. They're all hanging on to some sliver of hope, aren't they? But enough about that. You must be here to move on to the next location, right? Oh, it's just such a sad situation. I couldn't help but watch. That woman, she's the wife of an arms supplier. Her husband usually stays far from the front lines. Their company just handles logistics and distribution. But something changed. Because of that, even though their newborn is less than 10 days old, he was called to the field. The situation at Hicken's sanctuary is so desperate they're offering payments far above normal. Afraid of losing future contracts, the father felt pressured to accept. Now his wife is here. Scared and helpless. Actually, I was just about to ask you that myself. Thank you for offering first. It means a lot. The Society's been investigating Tenebraum as well. Turns out, that's exactly where his unit will be deployed. We recently received some unsettling intel from the region.
Wait, you're not sending my husband out there as some kind of meat shield just because he's a dark heart, are you? You know how many places have turned him away just because of that. Is it going to be the same story here?
Oh, hey! That's not it at all. I know there's no one like him here.
It's a derogatory term for people like me, born from parents of different races. It implies we have tainted blood. But please do not concern yourself on my account, Edania. I have been fortunate. I have found good people and my life is a happy one.
Hey now, hold on tight and wait for us. Zeynep, yeah? Oh, isn't that Kabar Baram Seal? Forgive me. No, I mean, I misspoke in my panic. But, what brings you all the way out here? What? I'll be praised. If the Edania says so, of course, we'd be grateful. But, are you sure you'll be alright?
Wait, are you the Edania? The one who took on Aetherion alone?
Exactly. Now you can stop wringing your hands over your husband.
So then, you're saying my husband will be safe?
This woman, I swear. Yes, that's what I've been telling you. And the Edania's personally stepping in. Well, hey! What's with that suspicious look?
Our little one, finally born after so many struggles. I was terrified of becoming a widow, but thank you. Thank you so much, Edania.
Hey now, go on already.
All right, I'm going. Edania, please be careful out there.
I swear, this job's going to be the death of me. Right. She's gone now, yeah? Please understand, this isn't something civilians should hear. Truth is, there was a massive explosion in Tenebraum. Most of the investigation team stationed there has gone missing. Not sure if you're aware, but our unit's seriously short-staffed. We don't usually resort to civilians, I swear. There was one soldier who made it back with intel.
We've already decided to head there. You need to tell us everything. Leave nothing out.
Guess I've already said too much anyway. The thing is, the cause of the explosion is suspected to be that black creature that follows you around, Edania. Yes, but unlike with you or the other so-called failures, this one seemed to be using a more refined form of power. The report came from the sole survivor. Still, he was a sharp one. Knew his stuff. Huh? You look surprised. I mean, it was Black Spirit related, wasn't it?
Edania, I think I might have a lead.
Oh, looks like this Ganel knows something too. I'll bless your journey then. I'll be sure to report your movements to the Cabal right away.
You've made it. Just as I thought. This technique, it is the very method used in Tarif. Refining and controlling the power of the Black Spirit. That's a skill only mastered by the great sorceress Cartian. I've never been to the village myself, but I've read many records of her deeds. During the invasion of Hexa's sanctuary, Cartian defended her homeland using the Black Spirit's power. Yes, exactly. In Tarif, everyone, young and old, is taught how to control the Black Spirit. As you well know, most people can't handle that power. Instead, they end up being consumed by it. Making such dangerous knowledge accessible to all, that's no small feat. In that sense, her achievements exceed those of the great sorceress we know her to be. You sense that we are being watched? Perhaps it is merely the unsettling atmosphere playing tricks upon you. That's clearly the entrance to the ruins. Your timing is impeccable. From her attire, she appeared to be someone from Tarif. She didn't say much, just that all the answers we seek can be found here. She asked me to pass a message on to you, Edania. When you're ready, find her at the entrance. She'll be waiting. If she's truly from Tarif, she must know something about the dark energy we've been sensing. She might even have insight about Cartian herself. Although, there's also the chance she's with Ahon's agents, still tracking Alezra's trail all the way to this place.
I was expecting you. You're that Edania, aren't you? You're wondering how I know you. Well, I've got a score to settle with Alezra too. If you're from Tarif, you'd know all about this fight. We share the same enemy after all.
Excuse me?
Oh? The pretty Ganel was also in your party. Do you two always travel together? What are you to each other,
What are we to one another? What sort of question is that? I do not believe it is appropriate for the moment. You're from Tarif, right? Have we met before?
Right. I'm Gabriella Yildiz from Tarif. And no, we haven't met. Not until now.
That name? Oh, sorry. It's the same as my mother's. It caught me off guard. But That doesn't sound like a typical Median name.
Is it so rare? In Tarif, we tend to keep family names alive longer than first names. And I've traveled far. We're both here, after all, in this strange place. Edania, you've been to our village, haven't you? Then you must know a lot about Cartian. At some point, this place started drawing in Darkseekers and Manticores. Recently, there was a massive explosion. I've tried to investigate on my own, but let's just say I've had more than a few unwelcome distractions. So, why don't we work together? I told you, I'm looking for Elezra. That woman and I have unfinished business, just like you. So, do you feel like joining forces? I've found ruins that hold Cartian's records. Fragments, really. Each one seems to activate a linked spell.
Could it be? These records were left by Cartian herself.
Oh my, sharp one, aren't you? But the fact that she recorded them at all, that's what strikes me. The Cartian I know wouldn't go to such lengths without a very specific reason. Still, we can only speculate.
That should have done it. It's a record of how Tarif came to be, but prepared to pay any price, pride beyond reason. Maybe she wasn't just acting out of personal ambition.
Or unfinished words often sow confusion and mistrust. Any true scholar must state facts clearly. Though ambiguity has its place, when it's good to examine what's in front of us. Remember this. Curiosity, the mother of all scholars. There's only two children. Honor or ruin. Now, come. Let's find the next inscription.
The device definitely holds a record. Could we have missed something?
Knowing Cartian, she probably embedded some hidden condition to activate the record.
Of course. Well, that makes sense. If anything, everything up until now was too easy.
I once heard it from someone in the village, after witnessing so much death at Hexa Sanctuary. Maybe she was using the village to prepare for something bigger. Keep reading. There might be more clues.
isn't what the stories say. Elezra offered Cartian a proposal?
Well, gossip mongers love to twist a story. They struck a secret deal isn't nearly as juicy as she betrayed her and stole it in the dead of night, is it?
Could it be that Elezra and Cartian were allies all along? It. They really did work together.
Maybe. The evidence is suggestive, sure. What is clear is that Cartian betrayed Tareth. So the reason why Elezra's trail always seemed to carry a trace of Cartian behind it was...
Then, what could Cartian's intentions have really been?
Now then, this is the last record device. You've come this far. No way you're turning back now, right?
Of course not.
Yes. I need to face Cartian myself. I have to hear from her why she made that choice. So the reason why Elezra's trail always seemed to carry a trace of Cartian behind it...
The device is damaged. We won't get any proper information like this.
No, we can't lose the trail here. There must be something, if we look closely.
Wait, there's an inscription here. But it's written in ancient script. One moment. I think I can translate this much. When the time comes, when the Chosen One is ready and all powers converge, the gate shall open. That's what it says. The Chosen One. Come closer, Edania. It must mean you. Yes, of course. It is you, Edania.
Then let's go. At last. At long last. This is it.
A heart infused with dark energy. It's almost as if Cartian knew we would come to this Tenebraum.
Edania, Orwin, there's no more time. We have to find a way to activate the device now.
Here we are. At last, we've made it this far. Cartian. I wonder what words she left behind.
At last. It's all coming together.
What?
happening?
Initializing Black Spirit Fusion Protocol. Target, Organ of Ilia. Beginning verification. 1, 2. Bloodline confirmed. Commencing fusion process.
At last, it's finally complete. My blood, my will, my final price. My daughter, the final offering to complete me.
What are you saying?
You'll understand in due time. Edana, stay where you are. Just shh.
External armor failure, 47%. Black Spirit energy corruption, 79%. Begin emergency shutdown.
My daughter, why do you resist? Inside that vessel, we could have become one. Have you not missed me? And you, Edana, the protector of my daughter, you prove far stronger than I expected. Had I known you would interfere, I would have separated you two by any means necessary. No matter. With this power, it is enough.
You're saying you're my mother. When I was a child, she was kind, warm. There's no way. Someone like you could be her. Answer me, Cartian. Are you really... Are you truly my mother?
The Darkheart, one of mixed heritage with blood thicker than others. For your sake, I even brought back an old name. You've grown into such a fine archer. And an exceptional scholar, too. Caphras. His blood flows within you. My most hated, and yet most cherished, love. I've lived under many names, hiding my true self. Deboreka of Hexa, Cartian of Tarif, and Gabriella of Ilia. He only remembers me as Gabriella, of course. No, our first meeting wasn't on Ilia Island. I met him under the name Deboreka. He was utterly mesmerizing. A man holding knowledge that none should have, yet still hungry for more. Those who feel thirst in a stagnant world. But I found him impossibly alluring. He left shortly after, and I, who once in my arrogance believed myself enlightened, was left behind to be reborn. But not long after he disappeared, calamity came. I faced despair that rose from the depths of this world. I searched and searched, desperately, for a way to overcome this cruel darkness. After reading every book in existence, the answer was clear. Darkness can only be conquered with a greater darkness. That's when I learned about Edania, and I believed that darkness would become my power. I was lucky. In the ruins of Hexa, I encountered a black spirit. However, instead of merging with me to forge new power, as the old texts forewarned, the black spirit sought only to devour me as a sacrifice. So I crafted a prison of black stones and forced it into containment. All I could do was draw out its power bit by bit and make it mine. That was how I was able to win the war against the Cyclops. But if a deeper darkness returns, I fear that power alone will not be enough. After that, I moved to Medea and founded the village of Tarif. In hindsight, I think I just wanted to prove myself. As Cartian of Tarif, I lived a very long first life. But even then, my black spirit, that darkness, was never satisfied. I had no choice but to seal it away. And there, I met him again. We built a small, beautiful home together, and a lovely child was born. You, Orwin. Yes, Gabriella, the soft, fragile woman. She was just a performance. I only ever sought his knowledge, his power.
That cannot be. It was not all false. The warmth in our home, the way you loved Father, those memories, they felt real.
You're right, Orwin. Not all of it was a lie. My feelings were real too, beloved daughter. Had I been content with that fleeting happiness, none of this would have happened. But in the end, he left me. Without a word, without a trace. He just vanished. I felt betrayed. The hatred and envy I buried beneath love began to resurface. The knowledge I lacked, the power I could never reach, it all festered in me. I am Cartian after all. No matter how innocent the mask, the seeker of knowledge never died. Then arrived the Black Death, that overwhelming tide of despair. I faked my death, claiming to be a victim of the plague. Faced with the Black Death, I saw a despair even greater than before, that no mortal could hope to resist. But I refused to kneel before it. I would not remain powerless. And at last, I found the answer. My daughter. My key.
What? What did you just say?
Yes, Orwin. You were born with the aptitude I never possessed. You and I, together, we can overcome everything.
Do not dare utter my name with that tainted tongue of yours. After all these decades, you come back just to say this? To use me as a sacrifice? The mother I remember, Gabriella, she wasn't a cold-blooded monster like you.
This, too, is all to protect you, Orwin. Surely you understand what I mean. Orwin, you lived through it too. To save this world, our family, you! I had no choice but to seek greater knowledge, greater power. Join me, daughter. And together, we will survive. Forever.
Mother, I truly believed that at least those childhood memories were real. But in the end, I was alone all along, wasn't I? Then so be it. I don't need anything else. Because the King of Edania shall be born.
Yes, of course. I knew it. You are his blood, after all. You can't escape it. You never could. This tangled surge of love and hatred for you. How familiar. You are just like him, Orwin. Just like Caphras. Follow me, Edania. I'll crush you myself. And once you're out of the way, I'll finally claim this child's body. Then, at last, I shall ascend to the realm of the demigods. I'll be waiting at Tenebraum.
Take up now, this swine.
You've come. It matters little, even if you stand in my way. Watch closely, Edania. Let me show you the power that lies within Orwin. The blood of Caphras and the talent of Cartian. The best of both worlds running through her veins. She was born to be a king, don't you think? Yes, exactly as planned. After countless efforts, this was the only way. Now, show me your true form! Final key to complete me. At last, everything is ready. Now, I'll rise to the pinnacle of this world. Chosen Edania, in my complete form. Dare you think you can topple me? Then come, try and take it, this throne of Tenebraum. The final day has come. Power, flow into me! Hold divine fear! Awaken your true strength! At last, I have attained absolute power. Now, with this strength, I will bow to no one. While it's much later than I originally planned. Still, I should thank you. After all, you played your part. That's right. The key I always envisioned was you. The perfect vessel, the true king of Edania. But you strayed too far from the path I set for you. And I have no use for power that defies my control. So come, test me, and witness the glory of this newfound power. Still within my calculations. Vanish! Even now, you still call me Mother. Tell me, do I seem pitiful to you? Edania, unlike myself, you retained your humanity to the end. Whoever dares unearth the buried truth always meets the same fate. I believed I'd be different, yet my end is no different from theirs. Perhaps what I found was not salvation, but the abyss, nestled within the dark. Owen. I...
Mother!
When I first saw you, you smiled at me so warmly. So that was all just an act, wasn't it? All those years thinking you had died. I never once expected warmth. But even so, how could anyone be this cruel? To fake your death, only to come back and try to kill your own daughter. Saving the world? And that only happens if I die. Why is it always me? I was just a puppet to her pride. Fine. If that's the world she wanted so badly. The path paved in blood. I'll be the one to walk it. Not Elezra. Not my father.
Albicesna. Get out now, this swine. Le rostos to Christe.